Today I'm going to show you how to find low-hanging fruit that you can use to rank high in the Google search engine, and then I'm going to show you how to structure your content so it ranks fast after this. Welcome back to ProfitCopilot.com. My name is Mick Meaney, and this is all about helping you to get better results online through your website and through your email list. So today I'm going to show you how to rank your content fast in the Google search engine. I'm going to show you how to find the exact phrases that people are searching for so you know what type of content to create that delivers maximum value to them. And then I'm going to show you how to structure your content in the right way to deliver maximum value and to rank it in the search engines fairly quickly. So let's get down to it. I'm going to go through the process with you now. So first thing that we got to use is a keyword tool. Now you can use the Google Keyword Planner. It's not as simple as it used to be. So if you want to get the exact search volume, you now have to go ahead and create campaigns to get that information, but it's still free to do. It's just like an extra step in the process. But I have actually found a better, maybe it's better. I found an alternative keyword tool, which I am kind of in love with. It's called KW Finder. That's kwfinder.com. So with this we get, I think it's around 5 free searches a day. So that's more than enough to find the right kind of content to create. So for this, we're going to open up some kind of notepad or some way to make a list. And then we have the keyword finding tool thingy here. And we really use this to find out what the exact phrases people are searching for, because we come from this marketing and content creation thing from a certain point of view, but the people that we want to reach might be using different words and phrases that we might not be aware of. So we use the search tool, first of all, to tell us, are people using those phrases that we think they are? If not, what phrases are they using? And also to find keywords that have low difficulty but high search volume. So for this example, I'm going to use one that even Pagan always uses, which is one of those niches that is a combination of 2 niches. So he likes to use how to lose weight for a wedding. So we take the weight loss industry and then the wedding industry, and we combine them together to create this overlap. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to assume that you're a personal trainer and you want to help brides fit into their wedding dress for the wedding in 3 months' time. So let's get down into it. So I would type something like lose weight wedding and then find keywords. Here we have lots of ideas. Let's try wedding dress. Here we have one that is easy, but there is no search volume. So wedding dress diet, let's have a look on that. That is easy. What I would do would be to have a look through all the options here. I would go for easy, or I would go for one that says possible. And there we have the search volume. So if we were looking at this one, bridal diet plan for weight loss, the search volume is 210 and it's possible. Or we could go down to wedding dress diet, which is easy, and that actually has a higher search volume. Now, the niche that you're in will determine the kind of search volume that you receive. Some niches will have a very low search volume in comparison to other niches which might receive higher search volumes, but don't let that deter you. Every niche is profitable. Every niche, it's not really about the actual search volume. It's about the value that you can deliver. It's about the need, the problem that you can solve, and the urgency of the people who need that solution. So don't let the search volume deter you from entering or creating content for a particular niche. So lose weight wedding, that's possible. That's got a search volume of 2.4 thousand. Lose weight before wedding, that's possible. It's got a search volume of 207. The purpose of this is to really just give you an example of how to use the tool, what kind of things you should be looking for. So look for easy, look for possible, stay within the realm of that kind of difficulty. Don't venture into hard stuff. Just make it as easy as possible for you. And then once you have an idea of what you're going to target, so lose weight before wedding, so you take that and then paste that in here. So we take a note of that. Other one, did we say lose weight wedding? That's possible. Wedding diet is possible. There's quite a good search volume on that actually. That might be the front runner. So that could be our main keyword. How to lose weight for a wedding. So we put that one in there. So here we've got about 4 key phrases to start with, and this is plenty. So the next thing that we would do is we'll take the top one. We go to BuzzSumo, type in the main key phrase that we're going for, and then we would examine what type of content is being shared. And here you can see the most popular content in that niche. And then we would go through each of these articles. We'd see what kind of content it is. We would see, is it how-to content? Is it interviews? Is it listicles, etc.? We get an idea of what kind of content we need to make that is share worthy. So we might take note of the URLs so we know what kind of content is being made. Now, for this bit, we need to go to Chrome and incognito mode. And we do that because we're going to search Google, but we don't want Google to reference any of the content that we may have seen before. So when we search Google, we end up in a little bubble, and Google presents us with a personalized version of the SERPs, which we want to avoid in this case, and we want to see what other people see. Let's go to google.com. We take our main keyword, put it in here, wedding diet. Also, let me show you something. Notice that we have the autofill. We want to take note of some of these. So wedding diet 6 months. Because this will give us content ideas for later. So we might want to take a few of those. Now, when we have the search engine results page come back for our main keywords, let's have a look through. Notice that we have these key phrases in bold. We should also see some words that are not included in the phrase. So here we go, bridal. So we take a note of that. So Google sees wedding and bridal almost as interchangeable in a way. This is actually called LSI. It's latent semantics indexing. And this was created to combat keyword stuffing. So what Google does, it creates relevancy between phrases. So in this instance, it's looking at wedding and bridal in the same category, which is correct. Sometimes it screws it up and it gives us weird results. But in this instance, it's got it spot on. It knows exactly what we're talking about. So we use that to find the LSI. And also, searches related to wedding diet, we want to take all of these. Some might not be relevant, but if we take all of them, paste them into our list, and these can be blog post ideas, or we can find ways to put them into our actual blog post. So we go through the SERPs. One more step that I like to take is to take the link address from the top few pages, go to a keyword density checker. There's plenty online for free. You paste in the URL, then you hit check. That will tell us how many times a key phrase has been mentioned in the top articles, so we know what kind of keyword density to stay within. Let's take the second one, paste that in. There we can see it's mentioned a few times inside other phrases, so we can actually get away with using wedding diet quite a few times inside our blog post, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So that's one idea for you. Now listen, don't get too hung up on the numbers. I know it's tempting to try and formalize everything, but it doesn't really work like that. There are well over 200 signals that Google uses to determine the position of a piece of content in the SERPs. So don't get too hung up on things like search volume, on keyword density, LSI, and a whole host of other things that we could really get bogged down with and let that dominate our thoughts, when really our real focus should be on serving the community that we're involved with, delivering value to the niche that we're in. That should be the priority, to create content that absolutely delivers maximum value to the people who will consume that content. So now we have an idea of the keywords that we're going to use. We have an idea of the type of content that we need to create. We can just go ahead to WordPress. We will take the biggest keyword, the one that we're absolutely going for, and we will go something like the autumn go for that one as well, wedding diet plan. So maybe something like that. Obviously I would spend a bit extra time thinking about this and come up with something with a real emotional hook in there, but for the purpose of this video, I think we can just get on with it and structure the blog post. So I would take some of these, paste them in. Now this is going to be a H1 tag, heading 1. This is going to tell Google that of all the key phrases, this is the most important one. Then we take that one and we turn it into a H2. Take that one, H2 again, then H2 again. And this is exactly how I structure all my posts. So this would be the intro. I would start with a story, maybe a before and after story. I would have a paragraph there, and then here I would have 3 main points here to cover wedding diet plan, maybe the benefits, Then this paragraph would be a how-to section of post. Then here I would have the why. So here you would put in a little bit of fear. Why not losing weight is bad. And then all you have to do is flesh out each section with around 3 points in each section. And then before you know it, you will have a fairly comprehensive article ready that you can submit to Google. And to submit it to Google, we go to the Search Console, fetch as Google, and you just put in the URL there. And that's it. One bonus tip that I would give you is if you are creating more content. So you might create something like a diet plan for 6 months. I would link to that in here, and I would link to this post that we're creating in other posts that you make. So you link all your articles together and create a network of content for Google to spider. So there you go. I hope you found this useful. I hope you use it to rank your content higher in the SERPs. And if you have found this useful, then hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell, and you will get another video just like this one tomorrow. And that will help you to get better results online. And listen, before you go, what we're doing here is important stuff, right? It can have a real impact, a positive impact on people's lives when they do it right. So for that reason, pay this forward, share it with the people who need to know about it, and they'll probably be very thankful that you have, and it helps me out in a massive way too. So thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you again tomorrow.